You excited, Kevin?
No.
Are you excited that we are starting this live stream?
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Yeah, a bit.
You broke there a little bit.
Yeah, most probably because I turned off a couple of things. So because some time ago when we had a stream with Fernando, I turned on the feedback to my headphones.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and it worked great. But then I turned on iOS platform, iOS emulator and Metro and everything, and it started to get a small lag, and I sounded. I bet you watch those videos where people are getting blasted with feedback of their own voice, but with like slight delay.
I don't watch those kind of videos. No,
this is like slight delay.
That's not my favorite kind of entertainment for the evening.
Oh, everything is entertainful.
Let me tell you something that what we do with my wife now, and this might be like a really like outdated reference for more than half of our audience, but we are rewatching Friends.
We wanted to do exactly the same, but instead
we are rewatching Friends.
I suggested my wife watching Friends, but she was like, "Oh, I promised myself that I'll take a break at least a year before I watch it again." So now she's watching Rancho for like fifth time. So yeah, we are going to be watching Friends most probably as well, because this is my like cozy TV series I like to watch every now and then to wind down.
That's comfort TV.
Yeah, that's a comfort blanket of a TV show. Yeah. I bet everyone has a similar, like younger ages, younger generations.
You know what? This show might be a comfort TV for some of our audience. So why don't we introduce this show? What it is?
That's a good idea.
Who are we? What we are doing here? And why am I shouting?
You can explain the last one. I can take the first.
I'm excited. I'm excited because so I'm gonna explain this. So we meet here every week, almost every week, me and Kevin, to discuss the latest and greatest, sometimes the latest and greatest in React and React Native news. And then, so like yesterday in the morning, we were scratching our bald heads, asking ourselves, what are we going to discuss tomorrow? Like, what's the main topic for the live stream? Like, we decided, okay, let's just go with it. We will just post the live stream. We'll talk about whatever comes up in This Week in React newsletter. But guess what? React Native came out.
I just realized something. I really wanted, I was kind of hoping maybe we can, because we have this app, this repository where we are doing all of our experiments that we are doing on the stream. So I thought maybe we can update the React Native version on this project. But then I realized that I'm using Expo there, and Expo.
Yeah, and like I actually wanted to touch on that as well. I want to, so like my thinking is, and I didn't research this, but I was hoping that we can find out how much time on average it takes from new React Native release to new Expo release. And my guess is around a week.
But
something like that.
But then again, shouldn't be it possible to still run
update React Native inside the Expo, right?
Yeah. It should be possible.
Like probably it is. And like, but I guess you are on your own then.
Yeah,
because
and also
Expo is tied to React Native.
Yeah, and then we might have some breaking change. I mean, unless we won't be using any Expo like routers or Expo libraries, because they must be using the specific version of React Native. And if there are no breaking changes, then just bumping up the version shouldn't break anything in my Expo project.
Also, okay, so this is our main topic for today, and I think we have some listeners waiting for this subject.
Endrit
719.
And
Or
welcome to Neon
719.
Jeff. Welcome to Vishajit Sharma. Great to have you here. It's
Yeah.
always fun to know that we are not streaming into the ether, but there are people listening, because it's always much more fun, because your interactions, at least for me, they always make give me the most enjoyment and the most fun on the stream. Like the more people comment, the more interactions we get, the more fun for me, at least, it becomes. Usually I take on the interactions when Łukasz turns into the very focused mode, like when he wants to actually test or check something, implement something.
when I need to think and I need to unplug myself from the stream.
Like he basically gets all of the CPU cores are working on this one single issue, and there are no sometimes you need to do the core audio kill in order to release some by the way, this is the most the most used command I've been using for quite a while in my terminal, the kill all core audio D.
That's for the iOS issue you mentioned?
Yeah, my Mac. Oh, and Ryan is not late today. That's amazing.
Nice.
Hello, Ryan.
Finally.
Good to have you.
Ryan, you are not late third week in a row. I guess that's an accomplishment. Thank you so much for being here on time. And also, this week is tricky because we haven't posted about this live stream yesterday. We only posted this live stream I don't know, maybe 5 hours ago. So yeah, everyone is on time.
Yeah, and also hello, Siarif. Still wondering when React Native v1 will be, and honestly,
we'll touch on that. I have opinions.
Do we even care? Honestly, it's at this point. People but it's just a number at this point. If somebody would just put on v1 right now, I wouldn't notice. It's stable. It's relatively all of the things I needed work. So I don't know. Maybe I'm biased, but
okay, man. Shall we start?
Yeah, sure. I thought we already did.
Okay, so we started. One caveat I want to mention. Remember how we had this Valdi framework live stream? Mm-hmm. And remember how you said, oh man, you are breaking up your development environment?
Yeah.
Yep. So I don't do much programming on the daily basis. I don't have to do that in the actual product. I help teams fight with some issues, but I don't have to actually have them on my machine usually. I did had to though. Earlier this week, I had to do something with Maestro and stuff, and my project didn't run. I spent a couple of hours fixing my environment. So I hope it's gonna be all right today.
Yeah, but that's very very unfortunate that a project, simple init of a project, can actually break your setup, and it's not properly informed. So that's weird. That's very weird.
Okay.
And
let's do terrifying. This is my screen sharing machine. This is my screen, and this is my machine, and this is React Native, and this is a blog post.
Oh wait, we are not okay. Sorry, I thought
we are starting from this. I think we can just start from React Native 083. It's not that. So when I post all of those highlights, invitation for this live stream, I'm deliberately trying to be more dramatic than it actually is. This release is not that dramatic, but I guess we can still play around with it. So I don't think it will take us 3 hours to talk about React Native 83. The React Native 83 might be actually boring. No, that's not a good statement. There are a bunch of things.
Boring
here. Boring is not a good word.
Not controversial.
Oh, not controversial. Yeah, I'm not saying boring because there are a bunch of stuff here that are actually pretty interesting. but
it might turn
let's get into it.
controversial. If there will be breaking changes, then it will be a controversial release. I mean, saying no breaking changes is a controversial statement.
Well, yeah. So I used not ChatGPT. I used Grok in Twitter to explain me my own tweet, and what Grok said was basically there was no, and like this is Grok saying, not me. There was no release of React Native for the past 10 years that didn't have breaking changes. So this is the first one.
Please also ask if this would happen if Elon would be releasing it.
Okay.
I've seen multiple posts where the people were showing that Grok is now very well, I was just gonna say it out loud, very lobotomized.
So I'm saying my tweet is React Native 83 just dropped and no breaking changes? ? This feels suspicious. We're going live with Kevin to investigate. Okay, it's like a good hook for the live stream. So this post promotes a live event investigating React Native 83's unprecedented claim of no breaking changes, marking the first such release since the framework's 2015 debut, amid a history of frequent API disruptions. Yep.
Oh, we have even one more person. RSAJDOK. Hello, hi. One more comment. I haven't been developing with RN for 10 years, but since V60 until now, it always had breaking changes. Yeah, exactly. That's why I said that it might be a controversial. And Ciari says the same, that no breaking changes is a bold statement. So now, please, could you ask Grok, would the same happen? Like, would the story be the same if Elon would be releasing it? Something like that. I'm not sure if I stated.
Would the release have breaking changes if Elon Musk was involved
or in charge, yeah.
Capacity? Not even that. If he touched this.
Yeah, looked at it.
This is actually the first time that I'm using Grok.
The suspense. Oh my god, the suspense.
Yeah. Elon is approving the response.
It's searching the web.
No, React Native 083 would almost centrally still have no user.
Yeah, no. Would almost certainly still have no user-facing breaking changes, even if. I'm surprised.
Okay, so release decisions, changelogs, and the commitment to stability in 83 come from the core team as detailed in the official blog post. Okay. Elon Musk has no known involvement. Thank God.
I thought that Grok is the smartest AI out there. He should understand that it's a hypothetical question, not a fact-checking one.
The ending is correct.
Okay.
That said, in a purely hypothetical world where Musk somehow overrode the process, his track record of rapid disruptive iteration at his company suggests he might prioritize speed over backward compatibility, potentially introducing breaks.
Oh wow. I thought that he's a speedy developer with like perfect precision.
Okay, let's jump into the actual.
Maybe they toned down a bit the praise from Grok.
So let's do this. First, we're gonna read the blog post and like note down in our memories, in our random access memory, the things that we want to try out, and then we're gonna install the new version and play around with it. Okay.
Do you think that my project should be fine for that? Okay, worst case scenario, we'll eject.
Worst case scenario, we will... Yeah. I guess like we can just do the CLI thing.
You know what?
To set up a new project.
In that case, in the meanwhile, to save some time, I will be listening to you and responding, of course. But in the meanwhile, I will try to bump the version.
Inside Expo?
Yeah, why not?
Don't do
If
that.
there are no
Like, let's do it
changes.
on camera. Let's do it on camera. Let's do it on the live stream. Don't do it in the background.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to see what happens. Okay, and we have time. This is our main topic for today.
Yeah.
So today we are excited to release React Native 083. Ta-da! This release includes React 19.2, which is funny in itself. You know why?
What versions does it have? I mean, what?
It's 19.2.
Yeah. What?
You say this security vulnerability?
Wait, what?
Okay, so it's gonna be here. I didn't want to jump the gun, but it's here. So React 19.2. This release includes 19.2, React 19.2, bringing the activity and use effect event, and then important. At time of release, React Native depends on 19.2, and you might also seen the recent critical security vulnerability in React Server components.
But no breaking changes.
Okay, no breaking changes, but at the same time, we are giving you this very known vulnerability. No. It's not here because they say we want to stress that React Native is not directly affected by this. I don't know how to say this word. Vulnerability.
Vulnerability.
Can I start speaking?
Wait, what?
I right click, speech, start speaking.
I don't hear anything.
Okay, because I hear it in my headphones, man.
Oh, okay.
Vulnerability. Okay. Vulnerability. Vulnerability.
Separate. Vulnerability. This is basically ability. Vulnerability. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so what I'm laughing about is that this vulnerability, it came out just a few days ago. It was huge, like 1 week ago. It's a huge news, and like it's a huge hole in React ecosystem.
Are you able to explain that?
No, I don't know how it works. I haven't read much on it, but like I also saw many, like even inside our company, like we had we had some messaging to team leaders for teams working for our clients to like make sure that you are not using this particular version of React, and like if you are using it, so Android says it affects React server components and frameworks that are doing server side with React. So it has nothing to do with React Native, but still, it's funny how they say, hey, this is the first version of React Native that has no breaking changes, and we depend on React 19.2, the version that famously has this big security hole in it. Okay, never mind. This version includes this newest React, significant new features for React Native, DevTools. This is huge. And support for web performance and intersection observer APIs. This is also the first React Native release with no user-facing breaking changes. I'm not really sure what they mean.
Yeah, what does the user-facing mean in this context?
In this context, right? Is it like, is user-facing developer-facing, or is user-facing like?
Oh, no, this would be client-facing maybe.
Anyone else feels like React Native might make Nitro modules the default soon? No, I don't think that will happen.
What was the question?
Anyone else feels like React Native might make Nitro modules the default soon?
Listen, you know what? One day, I really wish we could one day make a stream about differences between Nitro modules and Turbo modules, because I still have problems grasping the like main differences and the
we have a bunch
differences.
there are a bunch of people in the community that can teach us the differences.
This would be amazing.
We can ask Mark. We can ask Jacek Pudysz from Unistyles. We can ask, I don't know, a few people from Callstack as well that are familiar with this to come on and like talk about this. Maybe in the next year, right? In 2026.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's go on. So I want to play around with intersection observer. I want to play around with DevTools, definitely. And I want to play around with new features of React 19.2. Okay, let's go on. Kevin, I just to have to make sure. Are you not coding in the background to update the React Native version?
I'm because I'm gonna give all of you a little peek behind the curtain. This is not our full-time job. So
which one? This the live streaming?
Yeah, the live streaming.
Oh, I wish.
So I'm finalizing like my like what I did this day, like basically doing my daily now. In the meanwhile, because we moved the stream start 1 hour sooner.
Earlier.
So
yeah.
So I thought I'm being very discreet. So thank you, Łukasz, for pointing it out.
You're welcome. No worries. You can count on me, man.
Thank you. But no, okay. I already finished. Everything is described. So yeah, and oh my god, it actually. I'm looking for a nice word for that. But it just makes me so happy to see so many comments and people engaging with what we are saying. It's so cool. It's like actually.
Yeah, I think you know what I think it is. It's the timely subject. If we are discussing something that just came out yesterday, and this is like pretty big, new React Native release is pretty big topic, then people are tuning in to actually listen to experts.
Oh, right. I hope they will come.
No, we will not disappoint you guys.
But I see a couple of nicknames that are regular.
Yeah,
so it makes me triple happy. Anyway, sorry for disrupting.
Let's go on. So I love how this vulnerability is like laid out in this big yellow box. This is reassuring, actually. It's much. If it wasn't spelled out here on the blog post and you saw this and you are aware of all of the drama in the internet about this vulnerability, you would be hesitant to update. So I love how they are taking on this head on, basically. Okay.
Yeah.
And they say, we will update all the React dependencies to 19.2.1 in our next patch release. So React Native 08301. Activity. This is the component that we can use from today in React Native. Were we playing around with it already, Kevin? No, we haven't played around with it. We explained how it works.
We talked about it quite a bit, and I was very excited for this one, actually.
Well, you were skeptical.
About activity?
Yeah, I remember.
No, I was a bit skeptical about the effect, because we said that it's the naming's shitty, the useEffectEvent.
Yeah.
Or no, sorry, we about the use. It's still not yet.
That's as well.
Yeah, but it's not this version.
Okay, so just to recap, we will play around with it, but just to recap, activity lets you break your app into activities that can be controlled and prioritized. You can use activity as an alternative to conditionally rendering parts of your app. And it currently supports 2 modes, visible and hidden. Hidden hides the children, unmounts effects, and defers or updates until React has nothing left to work on. Meaning the hidden activity will still re-render, but in lower priority. And then visible activity will shows the children, but this will be hidden, right? It will hide the children, but
controversial question in this topic. Could it actually help improve startup times for, let's say,
yes,
Android apps?
I would say so. Yeah.
So I could, basically, if I have some animations or images on the main home screen, I could just put them into activity and they will be deferred until the app is loaded. So they won't be, breaking the startup time of loading everything that's important to run the app.
I'm not sure how much time you would save by doing this, but yeah.
Depends on the component, I guess.
You can probably like start with everything hidden behind a hidden activity and then only show it when like your app is completely loaded. But is that... I'm not sure how much time you would save though at all.
It depends on the, I guess, of the
On
component.
the use case.
By the way, Neon Jeff says that still waiting for when I would never need to install another list package and simply stick to a flat list. As much as I agree with that, there is one issue with that statement. And the issue would be, I actually like that you have multiple different versions of the list implementation, because some of them can focus on smooth scrolling and visuals, and some of them can focus on performance, and this improves the maintainability. This gives opportunity for more people to be engaged with React. I don't know, it just diversifies the focus of the community. So as much as it would be amazing to just have one implementation and one package that triumphs, it's ups and downs. It has ups and downs. And it says you cannot have one thing do everything, and I do agree with that.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's one of the reasons why so many packages got moved from main React package to the community packages, right? So like React becomes more of a community effort, and it diversifies the energy. And I believe that's the main trick behind React being developed so quickly. And before, because it bothers me so much. Am I pointing at my nickname now, or am I pointing at the different?
At the different.
Oh my God, it annoys me so much, because every time I was pointing at something, I have a mirrored camera. Okay, did I got mirrored as well or not?
Well, you are pointing at something else.
Okay, great.
Other corner.
Okay, that's so annoying.
So you are mirrored.
It was mirrored only for me.
Yes, it is mirrored only for you. It's annoying. Always like that.
Annoying. I thought it's mirrored. Remind me, and I see what you
Kevin, remind me, how long have you been doing this?
And I only recently saw the streaming on your screen when we were streaming the Meta Quest.
Okay,
it was fun, by the way.
Let's move on. So this one activity. We are definitely playing around with, and I want to create an experiment where we have those two parts, activity, hidden and not hidden, and we put a bunch of console logs into the parent component and into activities children's components, and see the order of rendering. Okay, so I want to do that.
Yeah.
Doable. Okay, cool. So one interesting feature of trees hidden using activity mode hidden is that they preserve their state. Yes, that's why.
So they are not unmounted.
Oh yeah, this is what differs is from just like a ternary operator.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. So when they become visible again, they, for example, keep the search status and the selection form from previous user interaction. So like you can what you can basically do with it is like very dumb implementation of navigation, for example.
Okay, but still, my question would be, how does it work with things like, for instance, reanimated, where the state is not kept in the React part, but it still like makes the device busy
the
with
state
shared
is
values.
yeah, but the state is kept inside those like hooks, right? The hooks are connecting the state, so it will still work.
What I mean is that with different frameworks, like for instance, Reanimated, things perform cleanups differently. So it's great that with use state and use memo and everything, it would keep the state. But if I'm using shared values or references or stuff like that, now I know how they will clean up, but I'm not sure how the activity will treat them. I know that if I unmount component that uses Reanimated, it will
clean
basically,
up.
yeah, it will get rid of all of the shared values, and shared values can be really expensive performance-wise on
we can check it out.
Android.
We can,
yeah.
Like, my suspicion is that it will do nothing, basically.
So they
like,
will be
it
still
shouldn't do
mounted.
anything. Yeah. You can read more about activity in the React docs, and we did. And there is a playground there. So if you want to check it out and not install the project, you can basically use the playground that's here, that explains the activity component very, very well. We did that a few weeks ago. I think it was in June or whatever.
One question also.
Yeah.
Does the component wrapped in activity get like somehow information about whether it's displayed or not? So can I basically perform my custom cleanup logic inside the component when activity hidden?
It's not, it doesn't specify it. There is no, because like what you would have to have is like activity would have to have some kind of like context that is
context.
passing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there is no, as far as I know.
This would be hell of a useful.
Well, you can still add it.
Yeah, sure. We're gonna test the hell out of it. But I'm just asking because okay, yeah. By the way, you are 100% right. I was very skeptical. Yes, I am.
What's
no, you said that I was skeptical to the activity. And I said that I wasn't. Turns out I am. Yeah.
Yeah. Of course. I'm a professional live streamer. I do this every week. I remember what we were discussing. I get paid for this. Like, you get paid for this as well. Okay. Nice. Let's move on. Oh, this one was cool. Do you know that? How? So I can do this, open in a split view. Do you know that?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's a new thing in Chrome.
Nice.
You can.
So actually, the only device that cannot still do the split screen is my goddamn iPhone. It annoys me.
Okay. Then there is useEffectEvent, which is a response to common pattern with useEffect is to notify the app code about some kind of event from external system. The problem with this approach is that a change to any value used inside such an event will cause the surrounding effect to rerun. To solve this, most users disable the lint rule, yes, and exclude the dependency, yes. But that can lead to bugs since the linter can no longer help you keep the dependencies up to date if you need to update the effect later. So with useEffectEvent, we can split the event part of this logic out of the effect that emits it. You can read more about useEffectEvent in React docs. I will be honest with you. I know that is useful. I know that is new, but like,
wait, I still
personally,
I need to quickly read it one more time because I was writing with Szymon Chmal, who we had on stream.
Do you want to just like read about useEffectEvent here?
Extracted non-reactive logic. Okay, so useEffectEvent callback references. It takes in callback, and it will show notification. Okay, and useEffect, it will unconnected. Wait, okay. Yeah, so we call at the top of the component declare effect events are functions you can call inside effects, such as useEffect. Oh, so they are basically kind of like function references?
Maybe, yeah.
So why not use just simple callback that takes in something?
I would say it's not like callback, because like use callback would still have the dependency array.
Yeah, okay, I get it now. So it will not trigger useEffect on re-rendering, and each time the theme changes, it basically redefines the use event effect. Okay, yeah, I would still call it kind of like a
don't understand how this unconnected is not referenced here in dependency array for use effect.
So it's basically, it's kind of, I would say, like function reference.
Yeah, but even if it's stable, like I get that like this forces this to be stable, but it still should show up here, no?
No, apparently, because the problem here is, and Ryan says, so just one call. Yeah, I would assume so. Could you scroll up a bit?
Yeah.
So that's the catch here, I'd say, that if in regular, if you would be using use callback, right? If theme would change, you would need to have dependencies inside use callback. So the unconnected would have dependency theme, and
that's
the
the what?
Theme. The function. Okay. Theme, yeah, theme, because it takes in theme that is being passed, right? So if the theme changes, it would redeclare unconnected function. If this would be a callback, this would re-trigger useEffect, which will cause again to create a listener connection and disconnect the previous one. And now with that, you are able to still use the freshest theme, but not re-trigger the useEffect function, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
But still,
so, well, okay, so I guess you know what it does? It is, I think this is formalizing the workaround. You know?
With references?
Like it says right here, to solve this, most users disable the lint rule and exclude the dependencies. Yeah. And like you should not be doing that, because then you don't have this like security safety net.
And you don't have newest
what this does is we are allowing you to not include the dependency.
No, but it's also a little one more thing, because with regular function, if you would be using regular function, it would be re-rendered, redeclared with each render of the chat room component.
Like so meaning here, this, yeah.
Yes. So I would say it's something between use ref and use callback, which is kind of cool.
I guess this is just a wrapper for use ref.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So parameters, a callback function, function containing the logic for your use effect. When you define an effect event with useEffectEvent, the callback always accesses the latest values from props and state when it's invoked. Okay, yeah. This helps avoid issues with stale closures, and then returns effect event function. You can call this function inside use effect, use layout effect, or use insertion effect. Okay, so like. This
is the first time I hear use insertion effect.
Yeah, me too, man. We're getting old. Caveats. You only call inside effects. Effect events should only be called within effects. Define them just before the effect that uses them. Do not pass them to other components or hooks. Okay. Will enforce. Not a dependency shortcut. Do not use
That's exactly what you said.
To avoid specifically dependencies in your effect. This can hide bugs and make your code harder to understand. Prefer explicit dependencies and use refs to compare previous values if needed. Use non-reactive logic. Only use effect event. This name, man.
Quite a mouthful. Yeah.
To extract logic that does not depend on changing values. usage. Okay, I guess we have to move on.
Yeah,
because
we're gonna play around with that.
yeah,
Because
like honestly,
they
I don't think we will.
With all of those do not use tool, they basically disregarded every use case I thought about.
I don't
So
want to play around with it. This is like this is not a sexy functionality for me.
oh,
Is this page helpful?
am I okay? Sorry. Which
Camille
page?
is asking which page. Is it this page? Is this page helpful? Like, I guess, but what I need to better understand the use case for it is I have to have a use case for it and start using it, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on. New DevTools features. I desperately want to use that. And also there is a new tweet, Szymon Rybczak. So Szymon actually, no, Szymon Rybczak. Szymon today tweeted about this. He says, new React Native DevTools app is really awesome. Finally standalone. Network and performance tracing panels are now available for every React Native app. So I want to do that. I want to basically test the network tab and the other tab as well. Yep.
Okay, so we have quite a bit on our plate for today.
Yeah, and then there is like a new app, and I don't know if you have to like download this app and
so something like there used to be what was the name of that?
The React Native debugger?
Yeah, something on F or L.
Flipper.
Yeah, Flipper. Yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. I still
Camille, what is Camille saying? They have a button at the bottom right, left. The bottom right. The
bottom left. Bottom left.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, cool. Is this page useful?
Yeah. I mean, they should add the third, like, kinda.
Yeah, kinda. I don't want to answer this. Okay, so there is a network and performance panels. So network inspection and performance tracing are two powerful new capabilities in React Native DevTools available today, only on this live stream. So network
use
inspection.
our code to get a discount.
Use this code. I can show you the code to find out more. So network inspection, now available for all React Native apps, allows you to view and understand. Well, that depends on person, right?
Yeah.
And on the project.
That's a big claim.
Yeah. Well, it allows you to understand. It doesn't claim that it like makes you understand.
Fair enough. Yeah.
The network requests made by your app. Logged requests provide detailed metadata such as timings and headers sent received, as well as response previews. And for the first time, you can use the initiator tab to see where in your code a network. Ooh, okay. Let's look at this.
And
yeah, I think so as well.
Finally, this is one of the best features.
Honestly, like, I feel like the debugger is huge, like the DevTools.
And Camille says that this stream is my React Native changelog ASMR, especially with amazing words like mererere. There are people like
it's not me, it's Jig.
Some people say data, metadata, and some people say like data. Oh, they add this like R at the end, data.
So this is Network Inspector. And then network event coverage, expo support. So let's look at this. Which network events are captured? Today we record all networks calls through fetch, XML HTTP request, and image with support for custom networking libraries, such as expo, fetch, coming later.
Are things like Axios that Ryan mentioned, now let's clear console log in our Axios interceptor. So aren't things like fetch basically inside Axios and other libraries?
Well, so Axios was first. I remember using
Like before
Axios.
fetch?
Oh yeah. So
What?
fetch
I
was
thought.
not available in React Native for the longest time. Like fetch. Okay, let's check this out. But so I was using Axios in like 2019 and in React Native, and like Axios is such a powerful library.
Oh yeah,
And then
I've used it as
fetch
well.
came about. Fetch came about.
Oh, and Reed
I
says
guess in
Axios
2020
is built on top of
when
XML HTTP request, and that clears up a bit. Thank you for that. So
when did we get fetch in React Native?
So XML HTTP request is lower level than the fetch.
Oh yeah, fetch is probably
Okay.
built on top as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, now that you mentioned it, fetch actually obscures a lot of like pumps a lot of props and states and stuff like that. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna be very.
This is slow. Why is my perplexity so slow?
I don't know. Grok was responding a bit as well.
Fetch API.
Neon Jeff, what does the KY though mean?
Okay, let me do this. Let's do it again. Okay. React Native has exposed a global fetch since its very public release in 2015.
Somebody
No
got
way.
lying. You've been lying.
What?
Maybe Perplexity twisted React with React Native. Is it possible?
No. Like maybe I was wrong. Honestly.
You know what? I think I know how to check that. React Native. Oh no, wait. They don't have the guides for the oldest versions, right? Oh, all versions. No. Oh, no. React Native Archive. Version 0.5. 0.5. Documentation. Guides.
Okay. Should we move on?
Yeah. Please, let's move on. I was curious.
I will check this later. Note to myself when I'm
It does
downloading.
have fetch. 0.5 does have fetch in documentation.
Okay. Thank you. I was wrong. You've heard it here. End of the stream. We can go home.
And Reed says Node.js introduced fetch later. And Neon Jeff specified that it's KY, a data fetching tool built on top of fetch.
Okay. So Expo has a different Expo fetch. And support for this is coming later. So Expo for this principle, because this all apps using Expo will continue to see Expo network panel, a separate implementation by the Expo framework, which will lock these additional request sources. So in order to really...
How? Why? How do they support Expo before Expo supports React Native 83? Unless Expo did the new release as well now.
Oh, I wanted to check that. But it didn't. I would see it. Expo. Blog. No, there is nothing. Okay, in the background, I want to research one thing. In the background, I want to say, give me an comparison table for dates of React Native releases and connected expo releases using the React Native versions. I want
Very
to
awesome.
know. Yeah, I want to know how much time on average it takes expo team to release a version with new React Native
Respond in
included.
relation to distance to the sun. Just
Okay.
as an additional.
Let's move on. Oh, okay. So about this networking and new DevTools, we cannot update your app to newest React Native. We have to use a new proper project with React Native CLI, community CLI.
If we want to check the DevTools.
We have to. That's the most important part. Okay, let's move on. Okay. Performance tracing allows you to record a performance session within your app to understand how your JavaScript code is running and what operations took the most time. That's cool. You can also use custom user timings rendered in a single performance timeline, which is even cooler. You can embed your own tracing points inside this, inside the like timeline of your app.
Very
That's
helpful.
so cool. Yeah. Together with support for the web performance APIs, this is a powerful feature set providing fine-grained visibility, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, I agree. And then there is a new desktop app. So previously, React Native DevTools launched in a browser window and required Chrome or Edge to be installed. Today, we're introducing a vastly improved desktop experience with our new bundled desktop app. It features the same zero install setup. So like this is very interesting. So basically what I suspect will be going on is that when you press open DevTools, it's gonna
fetch
automatically install new desktop app on your Mac.
Maybe they're using the SPA. Sorry, not the SPA. What did I just
WPA.
say? Yeah.
Progressive
web apps.
PWA. Progressive web app.
Yeah. Sorry, I got confused because always when I was talking about that, I always used Polish, so the PWA, and now it's in English. It's harder to pronounce.
But okay, faster launch via lightweight and notarized.
Yo, by the way,
what does it mean?
What
does it mean?
Notarized?
Yeah.
Wow, notarized.
Well, I guess like I know the physical word counterpoint. Fuck.
It's
counterpart.
The signature on a document attested to a notary.
Yeah. So you know what happened? You know what happened? Someone on Meta's team, on React Native Meta's team, and Expo, I guess, because Expo is co-writing this blog post, they take all of the binaries and someone from their team is putting that into a briefcase. They go to a notary office and someone is actually signing it. Okay.
That's a very busy notary with each weekly releases.
And then you're pressing open the DevTools, and then someone
runs
is physically going to that notary office.
That's when you can just grab a coffee. By the way, the newest version of React Native CLI is not yet installing the 83 by default.
Well, you have to do next, probably.
What do you mean next?
Or,
the React Native Community CLI, the newest version, 20.0.0, installs 82 React Native. Oh, no, sorry. I might be dumb. Am I dumb? I might be dumb.
Do you have to like specify latest or something? At latest? React Native at latest?
Think so.
Huh.
I think so.
Okay. Let's go on with this. So, faster launch. Notarized desktop binary. In rare cases where this cannot be downloaded, such as corporate firewall, we fall back to the previous browser launch flow. Okay. Better windowing with improved multitasking on macOS, auto raise on breakpoint, auto raise when reconnecting the same app, and saved window arrangement on relaunch. So they were actually talking about all of this on ReactConf in Las Vegas. The second day, the keynote, they were talking about this new DevTools standalone app, and they were talking about all of this then. Improved reliability by running DevTools separately from your personal browser profile. In particular, this resolves bug reports when we have received about certain reason. Okay.
So a situation similar to when you broke your PC by installing Volta.
I guess. And then this one is cool as well. Intersection observer. You thought I'm gonna say as fuck?
Yes.
I did it on purpose. This is a family-friendly live stream about React Native.
Oh my god. Oh,
you can watch it with your kids.
You thought I would say fuck, but no, I didn't.
As part of our effort to bring web APIs to React Native, we have added support for intersection observer. This is huge.
What's that?
So, like, if something is coming up on the screen, you will get notified that something is entering the viewport.
Huh?
Intersection observer. So look. Target, drag me around. So, how can I? Oh, okay. This is, you see, intersection. It can tell you where it is. Like how much intersection, how much overlap there is with another element.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Can I?
Wait.
Am I actually? No, this is a movie. This is a video.
Oh, you just presented your age now.
Yeah.
You got tricked by a video. Oh my, but wait, do I add? So it's now so viable and so much possible to make a game using React Native.
It's not even a game. Like, do you know all of those websites that you scroll down and elements just like fly in?
Yeah.
You know how this is possible? Because browser knows that this element just got visible and can start the animation at the point when it just got visible. I think this is like made possible by things like intersection observer.
You can program hitboxes.
The what?
Hitboxes. Like every game has hitboxes. So basically a detection around an item that checks if they intersect. Oh my god, you can just create a game engine out of React Native now.
Let's do it today. Let's do a game.
With the intersection observer?
Yeah, that's another thing on our list. We're gonna be here for the next 5 hours. Okay, other changes. Web performance APIs as stable. So as introduced, blah, 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 performance API. Cool. I guess the event timing API defines event entry types reported to performance observer. I guess this is what's powering user timings, right?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, and it's using.
And Reed first said it is huge indeed, and then said, "No guys don't get hyped. Why?
Why should we get hyped?"
And Neon Jeff says collision detection. Yeah, basically intersection is a collision, right? Depending on the.
So I'm gonna say and read party pooper. Can I do that on this live stream? Should I be doing this?
I don't know. And
No
you
one can
responded
stop me.
from all accounts,
Yeah.
on all platforms, everywhere.
No, I like this is big. The intersection observers is pretty big. I remember talking about it with people for years. That like this is missing from ecosystem. So experimental Hermes V1, like another huge thing. I don't know why are they putting this in other changes.
Because it's something that we can get excited about, but I doubt it excites people who
Okay.
just want to use React. And Reed says not hyped so far as making a game. Makes. I'm of course joking. I have a whole totally huge respect to game developers, and I know that making a game is actually very hard. But still,
It's
detection
gonna be
collision.
easy. We're gonna do Floppy Bird on this
No,
live stream.
I was actually thinking about Battlefield.
We're gonna do a Floppy Bird. Honestly, it's gonna take us 30 minutes.
So wait, Hermes is.
So I think I know why they put it in other changes. So we
opt-in.
were able to use Hermes V1 as an experimental opt-in already in 082. In 083, I think we still have to do things in order to opt into it. But at the same time, there are new things in Hermes V1. You know what I think? If I go to 082, we're gonna see a different number. I think the Hermes version is tied to React Native version like very tightly.
Makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
And Ryan suggested let's make a pizza game, and I say no. I hate triangles. I hate coding triangles.
Okay, so I'm thinking the Hermes V1 that's here, it's gonna be a different Hermes. So it's 25082998, and here is no. Okay, 004, and here is 01. So between this version of Hermes and this version of Hermes, there are new improvements. It is still experimental. It is still opt-in, but the engine version evolved basically, and this is a new version of Hermes V1. I deciphered this. Okay.
And actually, that's kind of fun that they are adding Hermes with those changes, because this will allow everyone to actually test the startup times and the performance times and stuff like that, because we have new DevTools to do that.
Oh yeah, so you can basically do it with old Hermes and new Hermes.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's kind of cool.
So then, and configure React Native to build from source by editing.
Yeah. And there Łukasz was at the beginning of the stream saying that this release is not exciting.
I didn't say it wasn't exciting. I say it wasn't. I forgot what I said. I'm gonna rewatch this stream and correct the
non-controversial. We agreed on non-controversial.
So this is wrong. This is wrong. This should say 04. I found a bug on React Native docs. I was the first one. This should say 04.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, I think we can end. Like, I think I can end this week of work. Honestly, I feel like I accomplished something.
Yeah, it's a huge success.
Yep. Let's see. So this is a GitHub for this. We probably have a GitHub for docs as well.
Oh, and Reed, remembered, you said it was boring.
I was wrong again. So React Native website. Then where is block? Is block in the docs as well?
Oh, you're going to be making a PR now?
No. I'm just trying to like verify. Maybe there is already a PR for this, you know, like either an issue or, someone blocked me. I think there are some forces out there, like a shadow government, that is trying to prevent me from fixing this bug.
From fixing the bug or from spreading the misinformation.
Yep.
It depends on whether we
I'm going back. I'm going back to this. We are almost done with reading the actual article. So experimental. Compile out what? Compile out the legacy architecture on iOS. What does it mean? Compile out.
I would say that you can, because now it compiles in both, right? It should be compiling like old and new architecture. So compiling out would mean that all of they ran out of the notary office. Yeah. they are taking a break. So maybe the bundle would be smaller with compiling out the legacy architecture. I don't know. We are adding a new flag for iOS that allows you to compile out the legacy architecture from the code base.
So it makes sense logically, but does it make sense like grammatically, or like in the wording does not make sense for me? Because like I guess like, is it compile out or is it don't include? Compile out suggests that it's already compiled with this included, and you are doing some kind of magic to remove it from your compilation compiled binary. I don't know what's going on. So, and this should reduce both the build time and the size of your app. So I get that, but at the same time, is it compile out or not compile? Like don't compile it.
It looks like compiling out. So the both architectures are compiled, and then you are running a compiler to remove.
I don't think so. No.
As a separate step.
It comes before the compilation. It comes before the pod install. So it's not compile out. It's don't include. Okay, this should reduce both. Okay, nice. The improvements depend on how many third-party libraries you are using in your tests. You blah,
Camille
blah, blah. Okay.
said that he once found a bug in Chrome changelog, and they said they released some functionality but forgot to push it to code and postponed it to next release. That's actually kind of dope. And Reed says, wow, so even if you are using the new architecture, currently it's compiling both. Yeah, that's why I guess I got a little bit confused, because I thought that
Kevin,
compiling...
I was fucking wrong. Remember how we were discussing that React Native comes with recompiled iOS since this summer? That's why it says compile out, because we already have it compiled in. Okay.
Yeah.
I was missing this part of information.
You keep on lying today.
Yeah, I'm a liar.
You're tired. You are just tired.
Experimental. Okay. Debug your precompiled binaries. Okay.
And Reed, you are wrong as well. But with compile out, they mean they mean compile out. So it's compiled in, you run the function, and it's being compiled out.
So we were already discussing this, and it's here in 081. Faster iOS builds, precompiled here. React Native 081 introduces precompiled iOS builds, cutting compile times by up to 10 times in project where React Native is the primary dependency. This is the result of collaboration between Expo and Meta, and expands on the work we previously shipped here. So the iOS build of React Native, the compiled React Native for iOS, comes in as a binary and not as a text that needs to be compiled to binary since 082. And what's new is that this precompiled build included both architectures, and now in 83 you can compile out.
Okay, it should be called xpile, okay? So you can compile, it like bundles, recompile, it rebundles, decompile.
If it's compiled,
unbundle.
then why would it be smaller? Well, you are removing it from the compiled bundle, I guess.
So you're expiling it.
Yeah, we don't know. Honestly, like this is one of the last. Look what I found, Kevin. Look what I fucking found. Breaking changes. What?
With no. Oh, okay. So
okay.
Yeah.
False alarm, guys. False
Cyrus
alarm.
asks, "What's new?" I have no idea when you joined, but quite a bunch of new things. And Reed says, "If it's compiled, then why would it be smaller?" Smaller.
The bundle size, like the
that's
compilation.
Yeah, but that's the case. You are getting the bundle with everything, with both
the binary,
architectures,
the binary,
the binary, the binary, and you can compile out the legacy. So I would say you are expiling, because there is no word for that. Transpiling means like, changing the on the. I propose the word expile. Or expile.
Dobra. Let's move on. I started speaking in Polish. Dobra is in Polish.
Yeah, you surprised me with that. I was like, wait, what? What happened?
You know what I do? Every day I have some calls with our teams on different clients' projects, and every time I join a call, I say, "Siema everyone," or something like that, or "Dzień dobry," just so they know that they work for a Polish company, you know?
Co jest, mordeczki?
Jaki sos, wariacie? Okay, let's go. So there are no breaking changes. There is a breaking change header, but they say we're working hard to make React Native releases more predictable and easier to upgrade. React Native 83 is the first release with no user-facing breaking changes. If you're on React Native 82, you should be able to upgrade your app to React Native 83 without any changes.
If they would be very confident about no breaking changes, there would be a header breaking changes with the content none, lol.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Oh, you're changing the header.
And then I'm gonna say also this. Okay. Enter. And close. Okay.
Oh, and Reed says that he actually saw somewhere once that breaking changes and it said none.
Breaking changes and it said none. Okay.
It's actually very, very brave to say.
Deprecations. Confident. This release ships 2 deprecations that are Android specific. So some Android functions are getting deprecated. Acknowledgements. React Native contains over almost 600 commits from 56 contributors. Thank you for hard work. And yep, there are a bunch of people that contributed a lot. Upgrade. Okay, so this is the upgrade, right? What you need to specify the latest, like I told you.
Oh, okay, so it's possible.
Yeah. So to create a new project, you do it with, and then Expo SDK 55 will be released in January 2026.
Oh, okay.
And let's see what did the...
Wait, 55?
56.
No, wait, what?
55, sorry, 55.
But we
So
currently
this,
have 54. Okay, sorry, never mind.
yeah,
we
so
have
54 target React.
Oh, they're making quite a jump by 2 versions.
Well, I don't know if I trust this. I'm gonna close the perplexity. I'm gonna open this again, and then let's do it. Let's
Yeah.
start playing around with it.
Should I take over the screen sharing or do you want to code?
I think so. You know what? Like my setup might be broken. So let's open up a new project or an old project of yours. Maybe a new one. Let's just create a new project.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna just run the 1 second React Native.
So I'm gonna put us on the big screen.
Yeah, just for a second.
And just let me know when you are ready to present.
I'm just gonna put on the wait, what am I looking for? React Native blog. Yeah.
Okay, I was going to change the subject. Let's not change the subject. Let's just stick with React Native 83.
Okay, 1 second. Init.
Don't stress, Kevin. Keep your AI assistant on the next monitor.
Stream project.
Kevin knows all about AI assistants.
I mean, I'm using AI assistant only with, of course, I'm using Cursor, but I never go beyond just like tabs and the Control K. It basically does like inline completions. I'm not a huge fan of vibe coding. I believe it's actually it's detrimental.
Okay. End of philosophy lesson. Let's start coding.
If you go back in our streams, you will hear a bunch of me bitching about the current state of AI. So yeah, that's a recurring topic. And let me open the project. Open folder. Stream project. Oh, no. Okay, fair enough. I broke my convention. Chill and naming. Yeah, chill and read. We are all joking here. No worries. Yeah. Okay, close the. And by the way, I'm just gonna ask everyone because it's recently it's driving me crazy, and I'm not sure if that's my project things or I'm using Cursor, right? And recently, the TypeScript auto-completions, they got so slow. I have a powerful machine, and the TypeScript auto-completion takes sometimes seconds to fill in. Like sometimes it's faster for me to use the AI like suggestion to just tab import than to use the actual like command space import. It drives me nuts. So yeah, is it like my issue with? Oh wait,
are you trying to share something?
No, wait, one second. Looks like your iOS environment is not properly. Oh my goodness!
Run it in Android environment then.
It says installing Cocoa Pods failed. But why?
Can you share the screen?
Yeah, okay. I'm not a fan of sharing entire screen, you know. But I will. Let me double check if I have everything. Yeah, okay. I think I'm clean. Yeah, okay. Sharing the screen.
Yep. I already changed the scene for you.
Yeah, so something weird happened. I got installing Cocoa Pods failed. Looks like your iOS environment is not properly set. I don't know why. Fine.
Just like run the Android one.
Yeah. Wait. Okay. npm run. Actually, no. I'm gonna try iOS still.
Whoa. Well, you have to install the pods in order to run iOS.
Well, maybe it would.
And it already failed.
Unable to find contents. What? I have the newest Xcode.
Where are you looking at it? Because like I only see the one terminal window.
Oh, that's annoying. Okay, sorry. Oh, that's actually annoying. Sorry. Let me. I thought it's sorry, entire screen. That's what I meant to share.
I will try to answer this question from Furkan Turkey Asar 9631. Hi, do you know what Hermes V1 does different from previous version, and is it really an improvement? Yeah, so Hermes V1, we have a like completely different episode about Hermes V1. You can go to that episode and listen to us, but basically the team behind Hermes started this effort called Static Hermes, which is like a bunch of improvements to Hermes, right? And they kept it on separate branch. So they worked on that separate branch for months, and they were not ready to merge everything from that branch to just like a main branch of Hermes. But at the same time, there were some improvements in that branch that they wanted to release. So they released it not as static Hermes, which is the main effort by like Hermes team, but as Hermes V1, which is, I guess some of the improvements are native ES5 JavaScript functionalities. So like consts, lets, sets, maps, those kind of things had to be polyfilled earlier, and right now they are like standard in Hermes, so they don't have to be polyfilled anymore, and bunch of other things just like that. I guess they did something as well in JSON parsing and stuff. So like version by version, what are you doing? Okay, pods are installing.
Yeah, I just had to manually run pod install.
Let's see if they succeed. So what we will do in this experiment is, if we have time, we will compare the startup time of new app between regular Hermes and Hermes V1, because you still have to opt in to use Hermes V1 in React Native 083. I hope that answers your question. Furkan Turki Asar 9631. Awesome name, by the way.
Neon Jeff, no, turned out that I have no idea. You know, sometimes with so many different IDEs and so many terminals, they don't have like cross accesses, which is weird. So looks like the NPM didn't have access to my pod tools or something like that. So I was able to run pod install manually, but I was unable to run it via npm run iOS, which is kind of weird. But hey, it works.
Yeah, let's see. So this is a new app, completely new app, created from scratch?
I in the background, I run the init.
Okay, cool.
I thought, yeah, actually, I can actually. Never mind.
Do you have it open in Cursor or VS Code?
Cursor, yeah.
Can you give me access to it as well? Can you open it in VS?
Cursor doesn't work with that.
I know. I want to play around as well. I want to code.
I didn't open VS Code for quite a while, and
okay, never mind. Don't worry about it.
I'm not comfortable yet with the setup of VS Code. I didn't open for quite a while.
You know what we can do? Go to like app.tsx. Yep, app.tsx. Cool. And here we can start, I guess we can start creating the scaffolding for our experiments with activity.
No. Okay. Oh, the app content as well. Oh, here's the app content. Okay. So
can you do this? What I want to do is, can you close the terminal at the bottom? It takes a lot of space. Okay, cool. So maybe this if this new app screen is that comes from Node modules, right? Okay. But no, you don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. Copy this function app content and name it app content copy. Include app content copy in the main. No. Activity is not here. Activity should be here. Yeah. App content second. Yeah. So we should have two. Can you scroll down? Okay. So both are. What? Oh, whoa. This is weird. It's weird that this happened. But I guess, okay, so both have flex one. So they just like occupied. They occupied one. Can you go to styles container?
Wait, why would I copy that, by the way?
Because, no, I know. But what I want to do is I want to add different console logs in each one. I want to add different console logs in each one. So I want app content and app content copy. I know you can pass on log here. I know that you can pass a prop to this. Okay, cool. On log. Nice.
Actually, no, just
no, just pass the name. Just pass app content name or whatever. But we don't want to use useEffect, Kevin.
We don't?
Because useEffect.
I'm just gonna use that.
Yeah, we want to render, we want to console log on render. And just like do it once. Do two of them, not three.
Wait. What happened here?
I don't know. It already works. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I have can I okay.
Don't worry about it.
Sorry.
We can just move on. It works.
Yeah. So
okay,
actually,
so you can
I'm
remove
gonna
the
do
copy.
That's what I wanted to do. Because yeah, we need to have the console logs, right?
We will open the debugger, the new DevTools.
Ooh, right. Yeah, you are right.
So can you please remove the function on 33, on the line 33?
The function on the line 33?
33, 43. The copy one.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Just like get rid of it. Okay. And here, and remove one of those. So 24, remove that. So we have only two. And now you can wrap them in activities.
Nope.
Activity. Yes.
And the second wrap.
Cool. And then for now, do the I think it's mode. Yeah. Mode visible for both of them.
Oh no! So I just realized that this is a new release, so all of the AI suggestions will be dumb.
Well, you should still have the types correctly, right? Hidden. No, do visible for both of them first.
Yeah, cool.
We want to see the order of the logs as is. And then can you open the debugger? So go to your simulator. Oh, or here, yeah. Open DevTools. What's happening?
I'm not sure. Oh, here it is.
Is it a new window? Is it in your toolbar at the bottom.
Wait.
If you
Yeah. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see.
Oh, yeah.
Here you have.
It's there. Okay, cool. Without any installing. That's pretty cool.
So we have a console. Okay, you know what?
And then clear the console logs.
I'm gonna extract maybe the window here.
Okay, can you clear the console logs? Yep. Can you increase the font size on the console? Yeah, more than that. Yeah, okay. And now refresh. So it's app component 1, app component 2. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Now clear the logs first. And then inside the editor, mark the first one as hidden. So we suspect the order to be the other way around now. And now we suspect to see only one visible on the screen, which is the second one.
So
yes, it works.
Yeah.
So the first one, even though it's off the screen, it still renders with lower priority. This is what I was trying to experiment with, and it works.
That's cool.
Yeah. So like this is the way that I guess like in like React navigation or something, they will implement it under the hood for the screens that are off screen to be not unmounted but deprioritized. You can implement your own dumb React navigation with it, like router thingy with activities.
Yeah, makes sense. So actually, maybe let's try to do that.
You want to try to do? Oh man.
What?
Well, instead of this, use reducer.
What reducer?
Well, you have to. So in use reducer, you will have the state and the dispatch action, and your state would be an object, and your object would have the reference to one of the screens and to status of the screen.
I don't want to make simple, it, so
complicated. Okay, cool.
So cool. This is just going to be 0, 1, and 2. 1,
okay.
1, 2, 3, and I'm just gonna like very crude position absolute with but position. Can you fix that? Position absolute. Okay. Yep, we have that. With it knows I like to debug by doing the background red. Flex, padding, gaps. Yep, padding, gap, background. Let's make it gray. Okay. And now
do the buttons in different colors.
Let's copy that. Do buttons take in the style? They don't have a style.
No?
No, it changed. So it's not a pressable.
This is okay.
Yeah, I would need to use the pressable
this
text.
Is iOS button, meaning only the text.
Yeah. So never mind that. I'm gonna just add the 30 on padding. Yep, it looks great. And now mode active index 1, 2, 3. Voila.
Okay.
Well, that's
what's going
on.
Now you have to somehow visualize which new app screen you're on.
I'm just gonna add the index, and here just gonna
just add
very
overlay icon.
Very brutal.
Fuck. No, okay. You can
What?
always add like an overlay on top with absolute and just like display the.
Oh, wait. The Safari inset, does it have style? It doesn't have style. It has
No, but like
container.
just like add on, remove the background. This background is not visible anyway because new app screen
Yeah, that's so.
is covering all of this. So under new app screen, just create new view with absolute styling. Oh, maybe it's still there. Can you add view? Yeah, and then in style, do the style for this view. And then open one, and then write style sheet dot. No, not like
absolute.
this.
Style sheet absolute fill.
Yeah, style sheet dot absolute fill. Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
It's deprecated.
So now we should choose just absolute fill.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. And then
absolute
inside this view,
fill.
you can add no background color. You don't need background color.
Why?
This. Just add index inside, just text
index.
index.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Well, you need a text.
Oh, right. Yeah. Sorry, I'm in the speedy mode.
You are in the zone.
Not in the thinking mode. Oh, the text is not imported. Okay.
Is it visible? Can you see
no,
it?
because because it's underneath. Now it's above. What?
Okay, give it a background. Give it a background. Sorry for that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that.
Okay, the next thing that I want to do is maybe let's play around with ping, ping, ping pong.
Oh,
and
wait,
then
what was happening there, by the way?
Where?
Wait, that's gonna be 3. You know what? Let's call it just, it was the red, blue, and green. Red, blue.
Well, it works.
Yeah, but I'm just curious
a
bit.
Okay.
What happens here? So, okay, blue. I mean, okay, red first, then blue and green, and now. That's interesting.
Why?
Because it re-renders all of the other ones.
Of course, but deprioritized.
But why does it render other ones? Because I'm changing. Never mind, I'm dumb. Okay.
This is
that's what I got caught by my own mistake. Okay.
No, it's not a mistake. This is how it's supposed to work.
I mean mistake because if I would be doing this properly, I wouldn't just use state here and then all of those.
It needs to re-render. Of course, it re-renders it. The order of rendering is what we are discussing right now. We render the visible part first, even though it's not always the first in React 3. And that's because this is the most prioritized render, and then the invisible one, the hidden ones, are still re-rendered always, but with lower priority. That's why when you have like these 3 console logs, you see the first one being the one that's on screen because it is getting prioritized.
Usually, my goal would be to decouple everything in a way where the not touched screens will not trigger rendering.
It's not what the activity is about.
But since it's okay,
it's exactly why this.
No, look, if I'll set blue to hidden, blue.
It's still getting rendered. It's just getting rendered in.
But isn't that just because I'm triggering re-rendering because I'm setting the state here?
Well, you have to set the state here. This is where the states change. And it always, the activity will always go to do the command click on activity. Go to the like React docs inside the editor. Huh. So, okay, so you have to okay. So documentation goes to the
exotic
to the
component.
Palm trees. So like this is the main point. This is like the complete point of activity, that you don't lose the state and that you always re-render those, but with lower priority. This is what I was trying to show, and I showed it. I'm not sure why you're getting confused. Why you think that they should not be re-rendered? Do you know when they will not be re-rendered? If you do the ternary operator, if you do the if it's hidden, return null, then they will not get re-rendered, but they will lose state as well.
I know. But what I mean is that so what about like things like memoization?
It still works. Like all of the hooks will still work inside that hidden component. They will preserve their state.
I think it's triggering the rendering because I'm changing state
of course
in the app level. But if I would move the state to something like zustand, and the state change would be outside of that, if I would put activity inside.
Okay, so you mean then that when one of the app components that do not have the prop change, so from hidden to hidden, that will not re-render. You're saying that?
Yeah.
It still will. It's not memoized. If it's not memoized, React will re-render all of the children, regardless of if their props changed or not.
Yeah, but that's
it kind will of what trigger rendering process.
I mean that we can actually move that here.
Why though?
And pass here active index. And if active index equals index, and I can remove that and that and that and that and this, and pass active indexes. So it should still work exactly the same. It does. And if now I would move
it doesn't work the same.
If I would move this out.
So where do you have your console log?
Inside the appcon here.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. So what did you move? What did you move right now?
I moved the activity inside, basically like it would be a page inside the page. So now what I'm thinking is, do we have?
Okay, so now if you go back to that console logs, meaning like here, right? Look at the order. It's always the same order right now. Red, blue, green, red, blue, green, red, blue, green. You know why? Because activity is not prioritizing any components right now. Because activity is on the different level than console logs. The console logs right now are running in the same order every time. You know why? Because the parent parent that contains the console log is not an activity, is not hidden, is not deprioritized. So this is the proper console log order. And if you hide some of those in hidden activities, they will be deprioritized. This is what I was like for the past 40 minutes.
I know, but
that I'm struggling
I'm aiming just to the fact that if I would be using things like Atom, I would be changing state and passing it to the children and not through the parent. So I can just change the index. I mean, what I would love to achieve
this is not the purpose of it.
If I'm changing from blue to green, only for blue and green to be re-rendered.
But this is not the purpose of activity. to opt out of rendering. The purpose of activity is to still render, but with lower priority. The purpose of this mechanism is that you don't have to optimize and memorize, that it's just because it's getting deprioritized, you don't have to think about it,
Okay,
but it
so
still
let me
works
check.
faster.
Let me also check one more thing because I'm curious here. Let's get back with the activity. So we have all of the goodness of the thing.
I'd rather have 1, 2, 3 as log statements so that we can see on the first glance when
I'm curious
where
about
the
that.
order is. Okay, what did you do? Did you add use memo or something?
No, I put it in useEffect.
Okay, so use effects are unmounted for activity. That's why I wanted to do it in rendering, because render still happens, but use effects don't happen. Use effects are unmounted for activities inside. So you don't have that.
So return console log, and here we can put index. Yeah, you are right. Let's put 1, 2, 3 instead of visible, and here instead of on log, let's just console log the index, and add the mount, unmount. All right, ding, 1, unmount 1, mount 0. Oh yeah, because the index plus 1. Just for readability.
Why 0? Oh, okay.
Yeah. 0-based indexing. So again, 1, 2, unmount 1, mount 2, unmount 2, mount 3, unmount 3, mount 2, unmount 2, mount 1. Great, okay.
And then if you add console log render, you'll see that all of those are rendering at the same time as well. It's just that, so like this all was explained in that blog post that we read 3 months ago. And like,
so
okay,
one more thing that I was curious.
I think we should move on. I think we should do the intersection observer.
One last thing, because I'm very curious. What
is this? Set count? What are you doing?
I'm just very curious.
Okay. So you want to see, okay, the states will be preserved. So the state is preserved. It's gonna count up. Hopefully.
2, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 2. Okay.
Yeah. The state is preserved.
That's cool. That's very cool. I approve that message. That's very cool.
Let's do the intersection observer. We still have a bunch of things to experiment with.
Yeah. So how you do the intersection observer?
So what I wanted to do is I wanted to create a Floppy Bird. I want to create a Floppy Bird.
God damn.
Yeah. So in how do I create Floppy Bird in React Native?
And Reed says that is very interesting, though, that the use effect reruns. Yeah, because it's like mounted and unmounted, but the state is preserved. It's actually. Oh shit! That now that you mention it, actually very interesting. Because I'm used to cleaning up on, like,
well, it cleans.
I mean,
the unmount log cleans
it runs
up
the unmount, but the state.
It actually, so like unmount is not really a proper term there, because like this is a cleanup of useEffect.
Yeah.
It doesn't unmount. It runs on each render. On each. The cleanup runs on every useEffect.
But it's like when the activity becomes visible, it runs the inside of the useEffect, and it becomes hidden, it runs the return of useEffect.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's that's
because it wants you to disconnect from your side effects.
You know what? I think we can expect quite a bit of bugs incoming out of people using activity in the wrong way.
Okay, let's do this. Try to set up another example of anything that you want, either either performance tab or the intersection observer or whatever. I will go to the toilet real quick and we'll be right back. Okay.
Let me check the intersection observer. There is a nice visibility observer. Oh, nice. We can just add the visibility observer fragment. Use layer effect, use ref, fragment, use intersection observer. Cannot find the name. What? Wait, what? Why? It's just new intersection observer. But where am I importing that from? Use to. Oh, I'm confused. Ref, that's a ref with the fragment. On visibility, children, entries, some entry, new intersection observer. Where am I supposed to take it from though? Can I just take it from here? No.
Intersection observer. Oh, so this is a Canary release. So in order to use how to initial React Native using Canary experimental, are you using iOS?
Yes.
So for iOS, we need to add something in RCT React Native Factory class. Oh man, this is a flag. But where should I do that flag? So if you can open this, I'm gonna.
Okay, I'm. Okay, actually, I wanted to check out something different.
No. Let's try this. This is a pretty cool. This is pretty cool thing to actually get to know. I'm sending you on Slack the link to the docs. So I'm sending you this, and then let's decipher it together.
Oh my god, I just
love the Gabi Donandel. The Gabi Donandel says you need to set the release level. Yes, we need to set that. The issue is, can you just share the docs as well?
Of course.
Yeah.
No? Do
you want the search for release levels?
What? What was that?
Okay. It's not about React. It's React Native Dev. It's not React Dev.
Oh, yeah.
You're on the wrong docs.
Yeah.
Yep. Shit.
That's good docs.
Yeah, and then like you have to go to different page.
Which page?
The one that I sent you on Slack. But
I'm afraid to open Slack because I'm not sure on which window it will open.
Just scroll to the top here. Read the green box.
That's what I know already.
Yes, and now
Enable the canary. Oh.
Yes, this is the page.
iOS.
So for
Here.
iOS, this is the line that we need to add, but I don't know where. Init with delegate. I think we need to add it to app delegate.
That would make
The
sense.
RCT React Native Factory class now has an initializer that accepts a release level. Oh, okay. So app delegate. Look for init with delegate.
Init. Okay.
Search in the whole project.
Init with. Huh.
Search for RCT React Native Factory.
RCT. Got it. Here it is.
Okay, so this one we need to add this line basically underneath.
This?
Yeah, add this line under that under this.
It doesn't look correct.
Okay, look. So can you show me this line? So release level canary, you already have it there. Just remove this line.
Which line?
Remove the one that we've added.
Mm-hmm.
And inside the second argument as
oh my god,
delegate.
sorry. Cursor is making me crazy. Just
I know.
Everywhere.
Just remove everything that cursor added. Yeah. Go to the previous line. Yes, the previous
factory.
One. No, just don't write anything.
Okay.
Previous line.
This
after
line.
Delegate.
Yes.
Comma. No. After the delegate.
Okay.
Comma. Not dot, but comma.
Oh, this comma.
Yes,
okay.
factory delegate. The release level. Canary.
Dot
but
canary,
not with
right?
dot.
Because
I don't
Swift.
think that's with dot.
But that's with Swift, so
uppercase.
it should be uppercase. Canary. That's
Is
weird.
this the... Okay, now you have to like rebuild.
Yeah, that would make sense. Tick ding ding CD iOS.
Okay, so
no,
Gabriel,
I don't have to pod install, right?
Gabriel says it should be RTC release level dot canary. So like the
okay.
You can go to the chat. Oh, okay. I'm gonna show on the screen.
Release level.
Yeah, thanks for coming to the stream. Probably would have to
RCT release level. So I should import that, or is it also already in the package it should be in the package somewhere. Okay, let's just try
if you open this in Xcode, it's gonna be easier, right?
Yes, sure, of course. I'm sharing entire screen. I'm already on the edge. I'm scared.
Okay. Don't worry. Let's just rebuild.
I hate sharing entire screen. It makes me so nervous. But I built the app.
It built that quickly?
Yeah.
Ooh, you know why? Because we are using precompiled iOS.
And I didn't have to reinstall the pods also.
Yes, and we are using precompiled iOS. So it took 20 seconds instead of 2 minutes. And now you should have access to intersection observer.
So can I just import that? No, still doesn't work. Somebody mentioned React Native private web APIs, but
okay, can you please?
January. I feel so dumb right now. I have no idea where to import that from.
So there are implementation docs. Okay, there are some examples. If you go to that React Native release blog post,
Got it.
yeah, here, go to the intersection observer here.
Intersection
Increase the
observer,
font size, please.
of course.
And then there are implementation docs. Sorry, go up here. Either implementation docs or examples. This one didn't work for me. Yeah, I had this. So something's wrong with the GitHub. But there are examples, Iranian tester, so those should work. It worked for me, and you will see some examples on GitHub. So if we go,
I want just anything. I just want to have like, oh, got hit again.
Me too. The GitHub is broken somehow. They really don't want us to test this, huh? You know what? Maybe they lied in the blog post. They overpromised something in the blog post and they don't want anyone to check it out. This is so dumb. Okay, what else is on this? Open the API. Please see our API link.
You see our API.
Yeah. Let's do this. You
I
were
was
here
on that
already.
page.
Yeah. Okay, so you need to initialize this object.
You know what? I'm just gonna try what somebody wrote. So just gonna go import X from React Native slash slash private slash
Why though?
web APIs intersection observer.
Why?
What? Why?
Okay, can you try to go there? Can you try to command click on it? Okay, it's here. Cool.
But it's type. Intersection observer. Okay, am I being dumb or what?
Okay, I'm looking at the docs. So the global intersection observer interface as defined in web specification. So if it's global, we don't have to import it.
But then TypeScript doesn't know that.
I don't know if it doesn't know that. Okay, can find a name.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
How about you?
Let me restart TypeScript and restart slint and no, it just doesn't know.
Well, I'd love for the docs to work, for the GitHub to actually work, so that we can look at the implementations. But I get 503s on GitHub, and server doesn't work.
Because it's not the JS file, Ryan. It's TypeScript, as it should be.
Which one is a JS file?
Yeah, it's not a JS file. Yes, current might be thingy. Is observer entries. What do you want? You know what? I'm just gonna be an asshole and just make it a JSX. Voila, it works. Nice. And I don't need the any here. Okay, boom, it works. Oh, he means the intersection observer JS. Oh, sorry. Nice call out, Andrit. Thank you. And nice, good question, Ryan.
Is that flow?
They are exporting types and stuff like that from JS file.
This is flow.
Oh, okay.
Isn't it? Go to the top of the file. Flow.
Yep. Okay, so intersection observer. So this is the observer fragment. I have no idea what it does, by the way. I just copied it.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure if this is gonna work.
I'm not sure as well. On visibility change, visible. Yeah, okay, whatever. What is it now? Show me. Ref. Invalid prop ref supplied to React fragment. Visibility observer.
This might be too hard for us if the documentation is not working and the GitHub is not working.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
It's too new of a thing. It's like I already moved to Canary and
yeah, but like at least we know how to enable Canary release.
That's a good question from Andrit. Can you console log the instance? I would love to try actually. Console log observer fragment, blah blah blah. Get out of that. Get out. You know what? I'm recently more and more curious just to go back to regular VS Code because the cursor is getting
cursor is
crazy.
When you are doing this kind of experiments, cursor is like getting in the way.
And here, yeah, we have
the intersection observer, so it is global.
No, I imported it.
Show me.
On top of the I didn't.
Yes, it is global. You don't have to import it.
But TypeScript doesn't know that.
TypeScript doesn't know that yet because maybe some types are screwed up or something.
Okay, so observer, it wraps the children. It uses a layout effect, entries on visibility change.
The docs are working. Intersection observer docs are working. Whoa, look at those docs. Oh man, go to the blog post, please.
Here.
This is something. So no, not those ones. This? I think so. Yeah. Woohoo! Can you zoom in?
Oh.
Look at diagram. Yes.
Oh.
This is the high-level design of intersection.
Sorry. It zoomed. Nice. Look at that. It was this size, and now I'm zooming in.
So like.
Okay, what's that?
Okay, this diagram is.
So well, I have intersection observer, or this one. There's manager. Yo, no, sorry. Yeah.
We don't have to understand this. We don't have to understand
this. I really
this.
doubt I'll be able to quickly figure it out.
Used by, okay. So what was this? This is. Okay. If examples start to work, this would be the best. But I guess. No. Oh, no. The GitHub is not playing.
It worked.
Playing nicely. It worked for you?
No, it opened me. Yeah.
The example one.
Yeah, the
check at the top if they're importing the
as type, yeah.
As type. As type only.
As
okay.
Type. Oh my god.
Yep. This is a good thing for my notes. So ChatGPT, this is a note for myself when I'm getting the transcript of this conversation. Please remind me about this. You don't have to import the intersection observer. You do because it's global. You do have to import the type for intersection observer. And that honestly, the way this is exposed is really weird when we have to import from private. But I guess if we're using Canary, that makes sense that the imports are not fleshed out yet, because we are using a pre-release version of React Native.
So I assume I should also add the type D.
The what?
Yeah, because it doesn't know that this file exists. So where is it
doesn't know that
declared?
this file exists?
Because I wanted to go back to TypeScript, but it says that there is no file, that this doesn't exist. So it wants the
For
types
real?
that D. Yeah, because
But it does exist.
so, oh, wait, so maybe I should just add that JS. Nope.
Let's just drop it. Okay, I think we got to a point where we know how to switch the type of React Native, the release type. How is it called?
Release type Canary. RCT
The
release
release.
type.
Sorry, the default release level. So we know how to switch the release level from default to Canary. We know how to start using interaction observer, but we didn't get to like actually using interaction observer. This is big, but probably out of our depth right for right now.
I'm kind of annoyed.
Kevin, one last thing that I desperately need you to do, and we can wrap up the live stream. Like,
okay,
if we do this, just copy paste the whole example and see. Huh.
Yeah, let's.
This is actually a good idea.
I mean, this will not work, but I'll do it. Okay. Because they have index, and inside the index they. Oh, now I'm back
This
to
doesn't
file tree.
work.
Okay,
Like
sorry. No, never mind. I'm mad at this point.
Yeah, don't worry about this. It's hard to copy something if GitHub.
Why did I thought it would be easy?
Well,
I thought
is.
it would be easy. Did you see the diagram? It does not.
The diagram is complicated by design. They don't want you to understand this.
And by the way, where is the iOS?
I think the big game industry is paying Meta team. Sorry.
Yeah, but actually,
React
where is the iOS? Does it work on iOS? It should be working on iOS.
This is still early. This is Canary. Let's move
on.
What I want to do is I want to switch the engine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What we could do is maybe
enabling Hermes.
Yeah, but then let's do this.
They changed it. What? They changed it.
No, this is how to enable it, and then a few lines below is how to check that it actually works, and then the version differs. Yeah.
Oh, here. Okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So let's do this. Let's first of all do the last part. So check on which version of Hermes you are on right now, meaning Hermes internal get runtime properties.
Hermes.
Console log this.
Hermes.
Hermes.
Let me import Hermes. Oh my God. Why?
Endrit says, intersection observer is not very easy, to be honest. I mean, the diagram is explaining how it works. Using it will, of course, be easy. Yeah, like using... Maybe next week we'll use intersection observer. But I'm really glad that we got to really deep into activity. And I love how our audience is telling us what to do. Gabriel was really helpful with the
That's
Canary
very
release.
good because I have no idea what's happening here. Okay, here is the. Oh yeah, am I? What's wrong with me? Just console log it. Ta-da. What?
Well, that's your Hermes version.
Oh, that's the correct version, right?
Yeah, probably. That's the version that you are on right now, which is not Hermes v1. Because in order to do Hermes v1, you have to do
Resolution.
this. So
Overrides, sorry, overrides. In package JSON. Yes, I
Kevin,
speak French.
you are really
French.
I wanted to say taking this pressure that's on you right now with a lot of calmness. So I appreciate that. We are almost done. That's the last thing that I want to try.
There is no iOS.
No, that the iOS is underneath. You need to enable this.
That's just that.
Before pod install, you have to enable. You have to like add this flag to your environment.
That's just it. Oh, hell yeah, iOS. Hell yeah.
And also on one of the live streams, Oskar Kwaśniewski showed me how to bake that flag into pod file. So you don't have to do
crash.
it. What's that?
Oh no, an error occurred.
How?
A bunch of details. If non-executed Cocoa pods cannot load such file.
Which one?
Wait. Error. No. No. Here, okay. Found one module, source, code generating, markdown template, okay. Oh, wait. Generating pods project, installing Airbase.
The good one, yeah.
Plugins, pod file. Error. Cannot load such file. Eh? Oh, right. The npm install.
npm install, yeah.
Yeah. So now cd iOS. And again, that was fast. No. Wait, overrides.
Can you do the same command from the root of the project?
Which one?
The one for iOS. This one. Bundle exec pod install.
Kishan says Ruby version, check your shell Ruby version. Oh my god.
Okay, I'm gonna read the docs as well, because like I'm staring at your screen, but maybe I can contribute a little bit.
Precompile binaries. Okay, again, cursor. So yeah, from here, but it's running the pod inst. Okay, I'm just gonna no pod file. That was expected.
Okay.
Oh no, an error.
Whoa, Ziomek, you
what?
Read under this line. Go back to the blog post.
Go back to the blog post.
Yes. So keep in mind that Hermes v1 is not compatible with precompiled React Native builds, and we have the precompiled React Native build. So make sure you don't use pre-build. Huh? But are we? Okay, can you add this flag and add like this flag? RTC use pre-build rn core equals 0.
Yes.
And then enable v1 equals 1. No. This fuck you already have. This one we already have.
Oh, yeah. You are correct. Yes. Thank you. Pre-built RN core.
Yeah, and like do 0 for this one.
0.
Yeah. Let's do it again.
I know. And from iOS.
No. Oh, man. This is hard.
Maybe I have override somewhere here.
How about we nuke everything? Like remove posts, remove pods, and remove node modules.
Okay, I'm just gonna remove pods and build.
And pod file lock.
And pod file lock, yes.
And node modules.
And node modules.
And then try with
npm install.
Do it in French.
I did. My French is bad.
npm install.
Yeah, and now rctms bundle execute. Okay, now it's actually doing something.
It's gonna be doing something for a long time, and then it's gonna crash, probably.
No.
Well, like it needs to install all of those things that it already had installed earlier, but then
Kishan is very insistent on the
Ruby version.
Yeah, on Ruby version.
I know.
If you could please just like tell me what's the I mean, oh no, it's just be version, right?
Well, it worked earlier, so Ruby why shouldn't it work right now?
I have 3, 4, 1.
If it worked in the first try, you see,
crashed.
Yeah, it crashed again. Okay, search for this issue.
There are no friendly errors. Sorry.
No. Just go to the top and beginning of the error, and then.
What did you do? What did you expect to happen?
Okay, how about we don't do it with pod with bundle exec. We do it with pod install and add this to the pod file. So I'm gonna ask Perplexity to help me.
What do you mean? So just like pod install? Just
no. But without including those two flags into pod install, can you open pod file?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I think I know what you mean.
No. Under this.
Yes,
the red one. Yeah. So the pod install at the top do not have any. So I have a flag that I include before my pod install as export, and this is the flag. Let me copy the flag.
And Redik and Kishan, I just currently don't really want to play around with like reinstalling Ruby versions and stuff like that, because I don't want to mess up like my current setup. But looks like, yeah, it's actually bitching about the Ruby versions. But why it's if that's the case with the Ruby version, why it's not pointed out that you like which version should I have?
Can you? Okay, so instead of doing bundle exec, just do pod install and include.
Wait, look at that. In this way, this is primarily helpful to maintenance.
Well, this is different, right?
Yeah, maybe. Okay, you want to do
just don't do bundle exec. Just do proper pod install.
Oh, with that?
Yeah, just do the both flags
Oh, so
And
without
don't do
bundle
bundle
exec.
exec.
Yeah, why was I doing bundle exec?
Because they told you to do it because they might.
I'm a sheep. Just doing stuff because they told me to.
Okay, let's pray. Let's pray to the gods of React.
I mean, it's using release tarball, which is good. Hermes engine, which is good.
Generating. So it works.
Yeah, it worked.
Okay, cool. So bundle exec, something wrong with our Ruby or whatever. We are experienced developers.
So maybe that's why I couldn't run. No.
That's why you couldn't run the
npm run iOS from like with installation.
Yeah, because this one is using the and exec under the hood. Okay, so right now what we should see is this experimental version of Hermes.
Exactly. 0.14.
No, this is the older one.
I mean,
you need to install the app again.
Is it still building? Oh, it's still building. Yeah, sorry. I thought
so. This is building, but also like you have to like run iOS, right? Like
I did the npm run iOS.
I know, but the app that is running in your emulator is the one that you built it like an hour ago.
Yeah, it will be replaced in a second.
Yeah, I know. Oh man, this live stream is heavy. You know what could be a good idea at the end of this?
Yeah, doing the core audio D kill all because I have a very crunchy audio right now.
It would be good to do some riddles. So programming riddles.
Oh, yeah, on your screen.
Yeah, I can share the screen. Also, I think this is the first December in a while that I haven't paid attention to advent of code, and I didn't do any advent of code this time of year.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
sorry.
Do you do advent of code?
Your voice is extremely pixelated for me. No, I actually forgot because you know what? I'm tired. I want my Christmas holidays. I'm extremely tired. This year was very exhausting. I learned a lot, but I'm trying to, after the work, I'm trying to just put down everything and chillax as much as I can.
You look how long the app is building compared to previous one.
Yeah, but
because
it's
the previous one had the pre-built binaries. And this one doesn't. We see the difference firsthand.
Wait, so what?
How did it successfully launch the app and then still is building it?
Yeah, that's my question.
What's going on?
Can I just? Yeah,
yes.
It's a 2000 version, 25,000 version.
So we have the newest version of Hermes. I guess that's it. Let's just wrap it up on this.
Why are you building the app?
I don't know. Do you want to give me back the screen share?
Yes.
Are we satisfied with the result?
I want to check one more thing. If it's building the app, will it like... Oh, and it failed to build the app?
Okay.
But it's working.
I know.
Łukasz, what's happening with my
because the task successfully failed.
Yeah, apparently. But anyways,
let's wrap it up. I can see you're tired, and I'm tired as well. Let's do this one last thing at the end.
I'm not that tired. I just prefer to stream stuff. I had fun. I learned a lot because I never changed this time things. So it was fun. But I think I prefer to stream things that I know how to do. So that's less stressful. But still, huge props to the comments. So Andrei, Kishan, Thank you. Thank you so
Gabriel.
much. Yes, as well, of course. I was actually scrolling, and I know that people were helping a lot. So thank you so much for
Spot
helping me out.
debug. Let's do this.
Okay.
Function should alert duration in warehouse and temperature. So critical temperature is 30. Secondary temperature is 25. Critical duration is 7. So we return if temperature is more than critical temperature and duration in warehouse is more than critical duration. So this should return true.
Yeah, the problem is that there are not enough
or temperature. What? Oh, okay, so it should alert if
my assumption is that I don't want to like dive into the logic of that function, but I bet that the logic is there are no
parentheses.
parentheses.
Somewhere.
Yes, so basically,
but I don't know where.
Basically, it should be like it will take from the right, so it will return if
it should do this like this one. So if critical duration. So either the temperature already exceeded the critical temperature, or duration on the second. But like why the secondary duration? The secondary temperature, like why?
So first alerts when it increased above the secondary temperature, I guess, and then it alerts if it increased for 7 days. Okay, I don't know what the function should do. Honestly.
Yeah, like we don't know the logic for this.
Yeah,
like,
but
without
100% parentheses are not incorrect.
Yeah. Okay. Let's
bug.
see. So the parentheses should be here, but also they changed the order of the logical operations. And now it makes sense. Makes sense.
Yes,
so
now it makes
only
sense.
alert only if both critical duration and secondary temperature is more than it should be, or
it makes all of the sense now that either
this one
is
makes
too
sense.
big or 25 is too long.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, now it makes sense.
One last thing, advent of code. Let me just look at it real quick. This is the first time that I'm looking at it. Yeah. I used to do that every year, and this time around I haven't started. I recommend this to everyone that likes riddles. The first ones are always easy, and like it takes 5-10 minutes to resolve. The ones that are coming after 15 day, you can spend like hour and a half, 2 hours, and not resolve it sometimes.
I've never done the advent of code, but I used to do a lot of coding game. There was a platform a long time ago, and it was actually very fun. And I do recommend doing these types of exercises because they keep your
Code Wars.
Yeah, things like that. It's very fun.
Yeah.
Of course, it's sometimes it can get very hard and annoying and problematic, but overall, it's fun.
Okay. Listen, Kevin. Look at this. The website is just broken today. Like the internet is broken today. I'm gonna play our outro music. Where is it? It's here. Okay. It's been amazing 2 hours and 35 minutes that I spent with you, Kevin, and I spent with you, everyone. I learned a lot about React Native 083. I'm retracting my statement from 6th minute of the live stream when I said that this release is boring. It's not boring, as we saw. It's exciting. It's exciting to the point that Kevin got stressed, which I'm really sorry about. I know how it is. Live coding in front of 300 people.
Yeah, it gets stressful.
At least we got to know everything that's in this release. We've got to know in depth how activity works, how to switch the engine for Hermes v1, how to import the intersection observer, which you don't import, and yeah, a bunch of other things. We got to play around with new DevTools, which is amazing. Do you recommend testing Hermes v1 on production?
No. Testing anything in production.
I don't know. Like, don't test in production. But like, if you have tests and you enable them, just like enable and test your app, not in production. So thank you, Kevin, and I'm gonna thank everyone that voiced their comment. So, Endrit, Vishavjan Sharma, Neon Jeff, of course, Ryan, Siriat, the real Hazy. I guess there is some fake Hazy there as well. So this is the real one. Siriaf, Rjok. Help me out, Kevin.
RSA JDOK.
And everyone. And special thank you to I guess Kamil as well. He pointed out us to this button on the side. But I want to say a special thank you, Gabriel. Where are you, Gabriel? Oh, you have so many comments here for this suggestions how we change the release level. Okay, so that's all from us. Thanks a lot, and see you. We don't know if we will see you in the next week. We will see. We'll let you know on Twitter. So
yeah, but overall, we are usually here every week. We'll see, because it's we are coming to the end of the year. We would like to take some holidays, some breaks, but overall, aside from that, we see each week. Thank you, Endrit, especially Endrit, for huge engagement and help, and yeah, thank you all. It was actually a lot of fun. So yeah, I might have seemed a little bit stressed, and I was, so I looked accordingly. That's good.
Thank you.
You showed me. I'm on the screen again.